I a little nervous. Okay. Okay, so let me show. Okay, so this is my talk. I'm very glad to be here today. My name is Belén Torres. So I'm going to talk about educational revolution, navigating the future with automation. So let me show a little about me. I am a roboticist software developer with a keen passion for exploring the latest in technology. I study electronic engineering, and I am a teacher in a technical high school too. So I commit to education. I teach robotics, for example, with Lego, Arduino, MBOT, different kind of robots. I teach programming, C, C++, Python, and video programming too. So I want to share my journey in technology. So this is a great opportunity to me to be here today and share my passion for education and automation. So this is a little more about me. 7 years ago, with a group of volunteers for EEE, I co-found Robotin. Robotin is a group that teach robotics for free for kids, for example, from 8 to 10, for example. And we have more than 5,000 students. So we are very proud to close the gap between robotics or STEM fields with kids. And then I participate in different congress like Ray Hopper Celebration. It was the most GM Congress of Women in Technology. I was speaker at Roscon in Kyoto. It was a nice, a very nice experience. I participate in Latinity, or I traveled to Paraguay to participate in the Paraguayan National Robotics League. So I traveled to different countries in Latin America and USA. For me, will be a very honor someday meet your country. So
Yeah.
this is my journey. So okay, so let's talk about timeline of industrial automation. From the early, we have the water-powered mechanization. So if we have to talk about different times in automation, we have water-powered mechanization, then introduction to assembly lines. So Henry Ford's implementation of assembly lines production in the early 20th centuries, revolutionary manufacturing. And then we have in the emergence of numerical control systems, for example. So in the 1950 and 1960, allow for the automation of machine tools. So, and now we have in the late 20th century and beyond, have the integration of robotics and the Industry 4.0. So if you see the time and the progression, the technology transformed the way we manufacture, produce, and innovate. So for me, it's really important to explore and reflect about how in education can to be a bridge to automation and technology. See, I have a video. I'm not sure about if I can share some. Yes.
Okay.
Let me show. Do you hear?
Yes, I can hear. I can hear it loud.
Okay. Okay. Particularly now, I am working with industrial robotics and how to mix education with industrial robotics. So my point is to close the gap between STEM education and automation. Why? Because I think this is a big opportunity that we have to prepare students to be the leader of the future. So let me show a little more about STEM education. I am an enthusiastic robotic software developer, so my passion extends to the classroom, where I have been applying STEM education. If you don't know, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. Yes. So I teach diverse range of subjects. So I engage students with hands-on robotics project using different platforms. In these images, we can see in this one, this is the industrial robotics, the industrial robot, sorry. This is an ABB robot. So this is a 6 arm. And then these are my students programming, coding, and building different types of robots. So I encourage problem solving and critical thinking by guiding students through complex construction and programming robots. So, see, if we need to talk about the benefits of STEM education, especially tailored to industrial automation, we can talk about, for example, this one, development of technical proficiency. So this interdisciplinary approach is particularly really good in industrial automation, where there is a convergence of skill, of technical skill, and it's really essential. So professionals in this field require a deep understanding of technical principles to navigate in designing, implementing, maintaining, and automate system. So STEM education has a strong foundation in science, technology, engineering, and math, and fostering technical proficiency. So this expertise is vital in this field on industrial automation, where professionals need a deep understanding of these principles. A second benefit about STEM education is that emphasize critical thinking and problem-solving skills that are invaluable in this complex landscape of industrial automation. So if you see in industrial automation where challenges are multifaceted, so engineering and technical are with a strong problem-solving skill because essential. So engineering and technicals need different tools to solve, and they can lead with troubleshoot or issues efficiently. So this can optimize processes and innovate with automated manufacturing environments. Three, the preparation for advanced roles in automation. STEM education prepares individuals and students for advanced roles in automation by providing a comprehensive understanding of technology. So robotics is a focal point in automation, and STEM educated individuals are well-deserved in principle and application of robotics. Mastery in this area enables individuals to develop and implement and optimize control strategy for diverse industrial applications. So this includes knowledge of control system, robotics, machine learning, and others, other areas for designing and managing automated industrial processes. Another skill, a very necessary skill, is the adaptability to industrial, to 4.0 technologies. So STEM education emphasizes strategic decision-making based in data-driven insights. So these include the incorporation of smart technology, the Internet of Things, IoT, and data analytics. So STEM education graduates can contribute to the development of intelligent connected system, and that can optimize efficiency and the performance of the system. So we can see that education is the key of that unlock the door to success in automated work, providing the skill needed to thrive in a teach-driven future. So if we explore the integration of the industry 4.0 technology into industrial automation, it becomes evident that STEM education, professional or student, are not just adapting to change, they are the forefront of driving transformative advancement in this field. If we thought about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, we can think about a big to-do list created by United States, like goal for quality education to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunity for all. I think that is really important to ensure that all girls and boys complete free and a quality primary and secondary education. And the other goal for United Nations is the goal number 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. So build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. That is really important. There are a lot of items in this list of SDG, but if we want to achieve to make the world better, maybe we can focus in this goal, the 4 and the 9. So there are some free tool, STEM free tool, for example, code.org, that offers a variety of free coding tutorials and activity for students for all age. Is a resource for learning programming, concept, and computational thinking. Then I can share the link. Another tool, a free tool, is FET Interactive, that provide free interactive and math and science simulations. So this simulation cover a range of topics, including physics, chemistry, biology, and math, and are designed to make abstract concept more tangible. So this is a very useful tool that I used to use in my class. Then there is the MIT App Inventor. So this is a visual programming environment that allows students to create mobile apps for Android device, for example. So it's a great tool to introducing basic programming concept and app development. For I think the most important is to understand the logic, and the tool it's important, but the logic is more important than the tool. So if you can understand the basic logic, you can use different tools and you can understand more complex knowledge. Another tool is Tinkercad. Tinkercad is based with 3D design and modeling tools, so it's user-friendly and it's super easy to use to create 3D models or assets. So it's an excellent introduction to the world for 3D printer and computer design as CAD. So we can reflect that if you can teach STEM education, if you learn new skill and you introduce STEM education in your classroom, maybe you can make a difference because you are creating new leaders for the future, and they can introduce in automation. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Torres Berlin. I really enjoyed it, especially you tying it towards the educational sector, the importance of noting down the logic, so you understand how it works, so you can refabricate yours to suit their need. And also, you also do a good job in taking us through various tools that you can utilize, Tinkercad and other software. I think Tinkercad is very good in designing 3D modeling. When you want to design, yeah. So yeah. So I think that is it. But the thing I want to ask is your experience. You said you worked to the Paragraph robotics team. So how was it? How was the does Paragraph speak Spanish too, or they speak their own language?
Okay. About Robotin, do you talk about Robotin or?
Yes.
Yes. So we are a group of student and professional regarding engineering. So we are member of IEEE, and we can change the world to be to make a better world for kids. So we co-founded this volunteer 7 years ago, and we create a different program, robotics program for kids. So we usually create different classroom, and then we use we use Lego education, and Lego robots, and then we teach different basic logic to create different challenges. And then during the pandemic time, we changed the technology. We use Arduino. So they are, I don't know, there was a different group of kids, of teenagers in that case. We select 40 teenagers, for example, in our STEM program, and they work in a robotics project with social impact. They need to work in a project that impact in their society, in their place. So we have 7 classes, and we teach robotics, soft skills, and coding. So that was really nice, because we saw the difference between when a kid start the program, and then we can follow their progress in the program, and then they finish the program pitching their ideas about how to implement, how to make a change in their community. So that is really important for us.
That's right. Okay. So how do you think I would also replicate that same program in Africa, in the sense that majority of the time we have issues of financial constraint in Africa, despite the skills that are available, but the finance to finance those projects are quite difficult to get. So how do you think, from those successes you have achieved in your country, especially in Argentina, working with other things and other organizations, how do you think you can replicate that in Africa, especially in Nigeria, where financial constraint is a major limitation for learners, especially people who are motivated to do the work?
Okay. For example, we don't have money in Argentina. We have economics problems. So we work hard to find different sponsors for our program. So I think the big difference, if to find a good sponsor, you have to show to the world the impact that you make in a community. So if you can show the impact, if you can put numbers of the or the quantity of the kid you can impact, and you compile that information in a document, you can present, or you can show that for possible sponsors, and you can find for example, different sponsors to achieve that kind of program. In our case, we use financial assistance from IEEE, So we apply for different scholarship. That is really important. That is, for me, a main objective. If you want to carry out a ONG, you can apply for different scholarships. It depends of the type of activity that you do, or you can realize. But scholarship is a kind, or is a way to find different sponsors, for example. And how you can find a good scholarship. It depends. For example, if you dedicate to STEM education, there are a lot of scholarships to apply. So you need to submit maybe an abstract or a resume about what do you do, or what do you want to do, your ideas, or about quantity of number of students you can impact in your community. So for me, you need, there are different strategies, but firstly, you need to show a strong commit, and show that result in your social networks. That is really important. Then you need to have a good documentation. And three, you need to be open to new opportunities, to new scholarships, to apply them. For example, we here in Latin America, we have a lot of economical problems or social problems, so we don't have much money to carry out this kind of project. But I think in Africa, maybe you can use this kind of strategy, because our sponsor are from USA, for example. So it's the same. You can apply from here, from Africa, from other place. So it's the same. So maybe you need to be open to different scholarships to find the best sponsor to carry out this kind of project.
Okay, thank you very much. So thank you very much for the session. So I don't know, I added you to the event link. I don't know if you have seen the other invite by 4 p.m. Nigeria time, but your time it will be by 12, I think, so.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so I'll so you can take a break. So you can rejoin that link in the next 15 minutes. Yeah, you also
Okay.
get to meet Kegan. Well, Kegan is into more of hands-on, as you are also focused on education and educational automation. Kegan is from the United Kingdom, so his experience is majorly hands-on building robots and see it works and seeing the impact that it creates. So you also have the opportunity to also meet Kegan, so we can all share global perspective on the issue of robotics and the future of automation.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So the last thing I want to add is because of the time, I think each of the speaker will be given maximum of 20 to 25 minutes so that we can manage both conversations and also questions.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. So I don't know if yes, I will send you the link again for the invite by 4 on LinkedIn. So you can join 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes before the time. So you can also meet Kiskan and all that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Later. Yeah, thank you. Later.
Let me.
Just like Torres talked about some of the robotics competition she has engaged in Argentina and also in Uruguay. So we're also planning one for learners and also for educators in Nigeria, especially those in Africa. So the African Robotics Competition is scheduled to hold in 2 phases. We have the regional that will be holding in 3 states in Nigeria. We have Lagos, we have Abuja, and we have Port Harcourt. And the winners from those regionals will go to the finals, which will be held in Lagos. So, what do you tend to benefit when you register for the robotics competition? What do you tend to benefit when you register for the robotics competition? So, there are various benefits. Okay, so there are various benefits that you get to get when you register. So what is the cost of registration first? The cost of registration fee, those in Nigeria is basically 100,000 naira. Those in Uruguay we have different, and those in UK their value of registration will be in pounds, but we're focused on more on the African community and Nigeria precisely. So the cost of registering for this particular program is 100,000 naira. So the 100,000 naira does not cover the kit. It covers the cost of the kit. It covers the ability for you to participate for this program. So what are you going to get from this program? What are the benefits? What are the value proposition for this program? You have access. You have full access to participate. You have the ability to win, the opportunity to win a prize worth of 1 million naira. And also, you also have access to materials, which is the documentation, the guidelines, and everything that is required for you to attain success during the competition. So also during our publicity, we also publicize the team and also the schools. And after the program, you have a certificate of participation, which can be used to boost your credentials and also your CV. You also have access to networking opportunities to meet industry leaders and also mentors and also mentees. So while you go through this journey, we want to ensure you you are successful. So what we also provide is we give you technical support before the program. So if you're having any issues of, oh, my robot is not functioning properly, we can also offer support in that regard. So also the competition gives you a wide experience because there's more to come. This is just the first stage of the competition. There's more to come. So you have a valuable experience in competitive robotics environment, which will foster collaboration, learning, and also development of skills. So finally, one thing that is very, very important for you to note is why should I be eager to participate in this particular program? In the sense that you should be willing to participate in this program because the winner of the national will have the opportunity to represent the organization for the program coming up in the United Kingdom, which is called the STEM Edge Robotics Competition. So it's coming up in I think March or April. So it's coming up in the United Kingdom. So you have the opportunity when you win the nationals, you have the opportunity to represent the organization in that competition. So you have the ability to showcase your talent, the team talent of your team, the talent of your school, the talent of your coach in a global perspective. So Kegan, I don't know if you're ready for us. So while Kegan gets set, so what are the challenges that we're looking at in the robotics competition? What are the challenges? So the challenges are divided into 3 categories. We have for the primary school, we have for the secondary school, and we have for the tertiary education. So for the primary, they are basically building a small bot. A small bot is a robot that fight each other, that tries to put one or other robot out of the playing field. So that's what a small robot is. So you have the opportunity to design a creative solution that has ability to withstand that has strength to withstand the opposing force from the opponent's robot. So for the secondary robots, for the secondary school category, you have the opportunity to design a robot that plays football. Okay, so a robot that is designed to score points by taking the ball from the playing field into the goalpost. And also for the tertiary education, you have the opportunity to design a robot that is very intelligent, that moves through a maze on the floor. So it's a maze line follower kind of robot. So I'll be dropping here. If you have